going on, Texas Rail fans? I'm Railfan Ryan, and this is Texas Railfan 21 coming to you live once again in Fort Smith, Arkansas. I'm here with my good friend, Mr. James Conductor. Say hi to the people.
What's up?
Well, for all of you who have been following my community page, I have been undergoing training to drive a trolley, and it's finally come down to this, folks. Tomorrow, I am going to drive a streetcar. I've waited for this moment for 2 months, and my time has finally come. So we're going to sit back and hopefully see some trains come by. Hopefully something comes this way. Well, I'm in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just gonna, there we go. That's one of 2002's sisters. That is a GP20 locomotive. Hopefully a train comes this way. That appears, the lead engine appears to be either a GP7 or a GP9. I'm no expert, but I do know for... Hello! Hello again. I'm back in Fort Smith. I do know the second engine is a GP20. If any of you out there has Green Frog Productions Santa Fe Odyssey Volume 1, you may recall the narrator referring to the photographer, Emery Goulage. His favorite engine was this locomotive on the Santa Fe, the GP20. And when he captured them, I think about in the 60s, before Amtrak, they were quite common on Santa Fe's Illinois division. They were very predominant pulling freight trains on that section. I'm talking about, yeah, the front engine is a GP9. The second engine is a GP20. The GP20 is a little bit different. It's also got a slanted nose by the looks of it. Yeah, that's a GP9. This is a GP20. Both the Fort Smith Railroad and the Alco-powered Arkansas-Missouri Railroad use these tracks. And I have been following a Facebook group that covers the state of Arkansas, as well as Missouri, Oklahoma, and Texas. And the Fort Smith Railroad has actually acquired a GP40 and a GP30 slug from CSX. I haven't seen them in operation yet, but from what I could see, they were still in CSX blue and yellow. I don't know if they're going to repaint them or just slap on lettering as they did to these locomotives. We'll see what happens. Let me come down here a little bit closer because I want to get a shot of the Frisco Herald. If anyone can see that, right up there, there's the Frisco name on this depot, as this line was once used by the St. Louis and San Francisco Railroad. Oh yeah, the Fort Smith Trolley Museum has a collection of standard gauge equipment, including a USRA Mikado Frisco Railroad number 4001. One of many surviving examples of Frisco USRA built Mikados that has been preserved. Anyone out there who is an expert on the Frisco Railroad, feel free to comment down below how many examples of the 4000 class Mikados are in preservation. But as of right now, there are no trains yet. Let me see if I can get a better view. No, the station kind of blocks that view. Hopefully a train will come back this way. As I was at the trolley museum, we did see the Arkansas, Missouri come by with 3 Alcos earlier. But I was still at the museum finishing things up. Hopefully something will come out this way. Let's hope for the better, folks. There is a fair amount of GP20s still in operation, and the Fort Smith Road has a working sister of this engine, number 2002. And if everyone recalls my Fort Smith Railfanning video, the first one, back in February of President's Day weekend, I did capture the 2002 running light behind that patriotically blue painted Fort Smith Railroad engine. So far, nothing. There are a few railroad personnel leaving. Let me cut away. I don't want to film them.
Well, we could always pause the stream and go to a more advantageous spot.
Well, I am going to pause. Well, actually, I can't pause the stream. We're going to have to walk and talk.
But I guess we can walk and talk for a bit.
All right, we're going to go to a different spot, y'all. Let's head the other way. We're going to go back to the spot where I filmed the last time. Over there is Fort Smith itself. We're actually inside the fort's perimeter.
What we're walking on right now, this little walkway isn't a walkway. This is a perimeter line where the wall used to be.
Yes, the Fort Smith wall. Historically noted that it was burned down 3 times by the Indians, and then when they asked to build the 4th time, the federal government said no. True story. This is a true story. Those look like new roof shingles and bricks. No, those aren't ties. Those look like something else. No, those are curves. Those are parking curves. And there's the Fort Smith flagpole. Hopefully, the flag will be flying tomorrow, the day when I start driving the trolley. Now, what does this used to be, I wonder? I think that's it right there. Let's take a stroll from railroading and take a look at this.
Oh, this used to be where the officers' quarters were. And of course, it's not here anymore.
It probably got lost to that tornado that destroyed the market.
No, I think so.
I wonder what...
Oh, it was destroyed by a fire. One in 1865 and another in 1870. And the National Park Service placed concrete pads to show the location of the floor pans of both buildings.
Okay, very cool. There's a likely spot. We can go to that crossing over there. That's a pedestrian walk to the river.
Actually, no, the original Fort Smith. It's just up on that ridge, just up north where we are, and over the river itself. What's funny is once they finished building it, they only used it for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years before they moved down into this area and built this one up.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much built and used for nothing.
Interesting. And there's the wall perimeter. 2000 AD. I don't know what that means.
So there's the fort wall. So, and right about here, pretty much, where this little area is where we just walked out of.
Yes. Yeah, this is a pedestrian crossing. Definitely want to do some railfanning. Hopefully another train will come back.
We're going straight out all the way down, but the track veers off to that side instead of going through here, so who knows?
There's actually two sets of tracks, and the junction's right back before those diesels.
Alright, little railroading 101. What do? We get to an unprotected crossing.
Look both ways. I'm gonna start this way and go this way. All clear?
Well, you're supposed to do it multiple times, but yes.
Yeah, technically speaking. The Indian Territory.
Yep, we just crossed the line, so that's Indian Territory from 1834 to 1907. And then
Oh.
this is Arkansas.
Oh, here's something interesting for those of you. This is the state border with Arkansas and Oklahoma, which was back then the Indian Nation or the Indian Territory. So now we are in the state of Oklahoma.
Well, not exactly, but close.
Close to it. The technical border is actually the Arkansas River, which is right over that hill.
Yep.
But that was the original border line.
Okay, now this is a double section. What do we do here? We got to look both ways, go in the middle, look both ways again, and then continue.
Yeah.
So, and then stop.
And that's a blind curve. Let's...
Yeah, one time I found a really big leaf down here. I wonder if I can find another one. If I can actually take it home and frame it.
Oh, we got wildlife, folks. There's a robin at the base of that tree. And I think she's got food for her chicks. This is actually my first time on this trail. The Whiskey War.
Yep, 1833.
And there's a mile marker right there. Milepost 508.
We ought to retitle this from Railfanning to Rail Exploration.
I think I will.
I probably catch anything at this point.
Yeah, we're not catching any trains as of yet. Oh, swallowtail butterfly. But hopefully something will turn up. Yeah, I'm definitely going to change the title to Railfanning Exploration.
I mean, considering we've been in a car for about 4.5 hours, it feels nice to stretch one's legs.
Yes, true. I think from here we'll be able to see any traffic. I see a clear shot of the tracks.
Yep.
Let me see. All right. Right out there. Ugh. Definitely, hopefully.
This is why you need to wear a hat. So if a bug lands on your head, it won't go in. Eat you.
Okay, this is clear enough. I can see. I'm going to end the video here.